All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV wasn't a video I was planning on doing. I seen this earlier and I just thought it was hogwash. But Richard Pryor's former bodyguard, Rashawn Khan, he has a book or memoir coming out. I guess he's going to be speaking on his time guarding, being a bodyguard for Richard Pryor and probably other celebrities. And he went on Comedy Hype. I followed him on, I subscribed to them on YouTube. I'll link the video in the description. Y'all go get them and subscribe for sure. Hit the thumbs up button. And, he said that Richard Pryor put $1 million on Paul Mooney head because Paul Mooney allegedly slept with his son. Okay. And, yeah, when I read it at first, I was just, I'm just getting ready to go do what I need to do for the day. And I'm like, it's BS. And then I seen Paul Mooney trending on Twitter. I'm like, damn, it's his birthday. He died, because I forgot I had read that earlier. And everybody's saying it's true, it's not true. You know how people had a debate, man. And Paul Mooney been a real stand-up brother, but the Hollywood business is crazy. I mean, I'm not saying he did or didn't. I enjoy Paul Mooney content, and there's a lot of different stories going out there about Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? About Pam Grier, about the whole, Devil's Dandruff situation where he's putting it on his private area, and he was doing it to her, and she had cocaine build up in her private area because of it. A lot of, he had a lot of homosexual jokes and stuff, but a lot of people say he actually was a gay man, a bisexual man to be exact. And Paul Mooney hasn't spoke on it. And sometimes if you feel like if you don't speak on it, I heard Jermaine Dupri saying if he didn't speak on the Jay-Z thing, that maybe it had went away. And maybe 20, 30 years ago, before the social media and before the internet kicked off, maybe so. Maybe stuff wouldn't spread like wildfire without social media and without the internet. You know what I'm saying? Well, just without social media, it wouldn't spread so fast. But now you start a story, it could be the farthest thing from the truth. It could be all cap, you could tell. But people gonna run with it, and a lot of times you want to get out there and address that. But like I said before, and I said on the stream, I was joking around, but I was being 100% honest. When some of these dudes go on DJ Vlad TV, and no offense to him, but some of these dudes, these old dudes do these interviews, they want to tell the guys like Tekashi Snitch 9. They want to tell guys like, anybody that ever snitch, oh, you a snitch, and we want snitching in our day. But all I see is these old dudes doing shit for clout. You know what I'm saying? All I see is these old dudes sitting here telling stories and telling themselves for money, for clout, to stay relevant. And at the end of the day, the old men they snitching more on their day than the young people doing. The old dudes is paving the way to be snitches. Real talk. At the end of the day, why would you wait? Richard Pryor died in 2005. Okay. You waited almost 15 years to after he died to drop this. Okay. And then you putting Paul Mooney name in there and he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? And now he got to deal with this. And Paul Mooney has been seen really, really black. Now, at the end of the day, do you really be believing what be going on in Hollywood? There's a lot of things that's going on. Cat Williams was getting, in trouble for what he was saying about Professor Ogilvy and stand-up. A lot of weirdo things go into Hollywood. Go look at the Ali Vegas interview he did about what you got to do to be in Hollywood and be in entertainment, and what he and his cousin went through, or his cousin to be exact. His cousin ended up moving to the Middle East to get away from this. So I don't put nothing behind it, but sometimes you gotta let lying sheep lie. Okay, at the end of the day, this is all for clout. If it's true, I don't know. If it's not true, it is what it is. But to really, not let Richard Pryor rest. And basically he said that Richard Pryor, it was Friday, it was high day, and he just thought he was high when he said he wanted to put $1 million on Paul Mooney head. He was like, well, I asked him again when he was sober, and he exactly remembered that. And basically he said Paul Mooney violated their friendship, and they were friends because he slept with his son. Now, at the end of the day, Paul Mooney, at some point, he gonna have to address this. If he's still doing shows, and he might be going to Starbucks or rock around his hood, this is gonna spread like wildfire. And unfortunately, he gonna have to deal with it. Now, he come out and say it's not true, but if anybody got an inkling of any inconsistency or any sweating and fidgety or any bad body language or body language that can be deemed suspect, people gonna pick up on that. So he probably getting his publicist together, writing something about it. But oh boy, all these old dudes doing everything for clout. You know what I'm saying? They do all this for clout. They always go back and say, oh, this guy did this back. And they go tell on everybody. Even if it's 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, snitching is snitching. And they tell the youth not to snitch, but all they do is do sucker stuff. All they do is snitch. People don't care about what happened in the 70s, the 80s, the 60s, the 90s now. Shoot, to a certain extent, people don't care what happened in the 2000s. But all of a sudden, they making old gangsters and old guys relevant, and they making they stuff look suspect. You telling me not to snitch, but you snitching on everything that happened back in the day. If he did, it's still snitching. You know, and unfortunately, it is what it is, man. These old dudes is more rats than the youth is. Let me tell you that right now. I watch these old dudes do these interviews and tell on everybody and tell on this guy and stuff that ain't been known before. They do it to remain relevant. And a lot of times they do these interviews for free. They be snitching for free. And they tell us not to snitch, but all they do is snitch, man. Like I said before, man, he gonna eventually have to address this Paul Mooney. We'll see what happened. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate is just to share the video. Need to tap in with me on my social media information in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. And I appreciate that love, support, man. We gone.